UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson faced an angry backlash on Thursday over his quip about a murdered MP during a raucous parliamentary debate on Brexit. Johnson went on the offensive when MPs returned to work Wednesday following a Supreme Court ruling calling the chamber's suspension in the run-up to Brexit unlawful.
Johnson refused to apologise and repeatedly slammed Parliament for passing a surrender act requiring him to seek a Brexit delay past the October 31st deadline if he fails to reach an exit agreement with the EU. But the real uproar came when Johnson said the best way to honour Joe Cox, a Labour MP who was fatally shot and stabbed by a man shouting "Britain first" during the 2016 EU referendum campaign.
The capitulation act or the surrender act or whatever you want to call it, it does, I'm sorry, but it greatly enfeebles this government's ability to negotiate. But what I will say is that the best way to honour the memory of Joe Cox, and indeed the best way to bring this country together, would be, I think, to get Brexit done.
Johnson was due to meet Thursday with his party's policymakers as he plots strategy over the crisis with just a month to go before Britain is due to leave the EU. Meanwhile, House of Commons Speaker John Bercow claimed conduct in the House was at its worst in his 22 years of service as Speaker of the Commons following Boris Johnson's use of language in the chamber on Wednesday evening.
There was an atmosphere in the chamber worse than any I've known in my 22 years in the House. On both sides, passions were inflamed, angry words were uttered. The culture was toxic.
The Prime Minister received huge criticism after claiming late Joe Cox's legacy would be upheld by delivering on the Brexit referendum results.